Hare Krishna. In our previous video, we discussed a highly inspiring pastimes from the household life of Srila Gour Govinda Swami Maharaj during his years as a school teacher. We saw how even in the face of extremely adverse circumstances, Srila Gour Govinda Swami Maharaj did not become disturbed for even a moment. Despite the severity of the situation, he never resorted to material planning, deception, compromise, or manipulation. Rather, at that dangerous moment, he demonstrated the ideal behavior of a true saint. He took shelter of the holy name and placed complete faith in his worshipable Lord Sri Gopalji. This is the hallmark of a pure devotee. We have often heard the stories of school teachers who eventually renounced worldly life and became sadhus. But have you ever heard of a sadhu who became a school teacher? At first glance, it may sound impossible, yet, this is not fiction, it is a historical fact. And that extraordinary personality was none other than Srila Gour Govinda Swami Maharaj, a saintly soul who was a sadhu from birth. This is not simply the opinion of ordinary people. It was personally declared by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of ISKCON. When Srila Prabhupada awarded sannyas to Srila Gour Govinda Swami Maharaj in Vrindavan, Gurudeva had been associated with ISKCON for only 6 months. Many senior devotees expressed concern. How can you give sannyas to such a new devotee? They asked. Srila Prabhupada immediately replied, He is not new. You are all new. He is a devotee from birth. This powerful statement silenced everyone present. At that very moment, Srila Prabhupada revealed the extraordinary spiritual position of Srila Gour Govinda Swami Maharaj. Although he was a saint from birth, during his household life he accepted the role of a school teacher. Yet, this was no ordinary occupation. It was a divine pastime enacted for the benefit of the conditioned souls and to teach the world by personal example. In our humble service, we now offer a glimpse into this sacred pastime, a sadhu who appeared as a school teacher, father, and responsible worker, while internally remaining completely absorbed in his beloved Lord Gopal. During the Golden Jubilee celebration of Srila Gour Govinda Swami Maharaja's sannyas held at his birthplace near Jagannath, many of his former students, colleagues, and acquaintances attended the event. They revealed numerous wonderful memories from those days. Today we bring one such pastime, which is truly a stream of nectar for the entire devotee community. His Holiness Haladhar Swami Maharaj narrated a beautiful incident from Maharaj's teaching days, and later it was elaborately described by Sriman Aniruddha Prabhu, the third son of Srila Gour Govinda Swami Maharaj and one of his initiated disciples. During his teaching career, Srila Gour Govinda Swami Maharaj served in various parts of Odisha. His fellow teachers, students, and even the parents of his students deeply respected him because of his simple yet grave character. Everyone affectionately addressed him as Manik Sir. He never spoke lies. He always stood firmly on principles. He never participated in mundane gossip or frivolous discussions. Whenever he spoke about something beyond academics, it was Harikatha, the glorious narrations of the Supreme Lord and his divine pastimes. Whether the listener was a teacher or a student, every word that emerged from his lips had the power to purify the heart. Throughout his teaching career, Maharaj served in several locations including Talcher, Anugul, Balikuda, Athagar, and finally Kujanga, from where he resigned from government service and accepted the renounced order of life, sannyas. Although he lived externally as a householder, his integrity, devotion, and spiritual determination were equal to those of a fully renounced saint. He never deviated from the path of Dharma. In 1972, he was serving as a teacher at Kujanga High School, where he taught mathematics, geography, and English. At that time, his eldest son Vijay had completed 10th grade and his second son Ajay was in the 8th grade. In those days, It was customary for each teacher to prepare the internal examination papers for his own subject. Only the board examinations were centrally prepared. Srila Gour Govinda Swami Maharaj had been entrusted with the responsibility of preparing the mathematics and geography examination papers, which he completed and submitted for printing well in advance. This incident was narrated by his third son, Sriman Abhay Prabhu, who later became one of his initiated disciples, His Grace Aniruddha Das. He recalled, "My elder brother Ajay was deeply attached to his friends. Although Gurudev was very grave and strict with us, constantly engaging us in bhajan, kirtan and spiritual discipline, Ajay's nature was more inclined towards playing and spending time with his friends. I still remember that once, despite Srila Gurudev's strict prohibition, Ajay secretly went with his friends to watch a theatrical performance. Naturally, Gurudev found out and appropriately disciplined him. We always knew that it was impossible to hide anything from him." As the geography examination approached, Ajay's friends became increasingly anxious. Fear of failure began to haunt them. They approached Ajay and pleaded desperately, "Ajay, you have to help us. Your father prepared the examination paper. If you can somehow give us even a glimpse of the questions, we might pass. Otherwise, we are all going to fail." Moved by emotion and his attachment to his friends, Ajay made a rash promise. "Don't worry, as long as I am alive, I won't let my friends fail." Although he was very afraid of his father, Ajay eventually decided to take a bold but improper step. One evening, when the house was completely quiet and Srila Gurudev had gone to take his bath, Ajay found what seemed to be the perfect opportunity to carry out his plan. Quietly, he removed the key to the storage chest from the pocket of his father's shirt. Inside that chest, Gurudev kept important documents. Unlocking it carefully, Ajay began searching for the geography examination paper. With trembling hands and a racing heart, he hurriedly copied the questions onto a paper. He knew he had only a few minutes before Gurudev returned from his bath. At that very moment, his younger sister Meena, who had been playing outside, suddenly entered the house. She was startled to see Ajay crouched beside the chest, frantically writing something. Before she could say a word, Ajay whispered urgently, "Meena, please, I will buy you a chocolate. Just don't tell father." Narrowing her eyes suspiciously, Meena replied, "One chocolate? Do you even realize what will happen if father finds out that you have stolen and copied the examination paper?" Desperate Ajay quickly responded, "All right, I will give you 2 chocolates. Just don't tell anyone, please." Tempted by the sweet bargain, Meena agreed. But what appeared to be a small act of dishonesty was about to become a profound lesson not only for Ajay but for everyone who would later hear this remarkable story. The next morning, little Meena, clever and mischievous as ever, approached her brother Ajay with a playful smile. "Brother, that chocolate was delicious. Now I want 2 more." She knew very well that Ajay would do anything to prevent their father from discovering what he had done. From that day onward, whenever Meena wanted a chocolate, she would threaten him. "If you don't give me chocolates, I will tell father everything." Eventually, the constant pressure became too much for Ajay. One day, he lost his patience and a heated argument broke out between the two siblings. Meena, stubborn and outspoken as always, began shouting at the top of her voice, "Brother, I am going to tell father everything." Instantly, Ajay's face turned pale. Unbeknownst to either of them, father had already entered the room and was standing directly behind Meena. Ajay frantically gestured for her to remain silent, but she continued repeating her accusation, completely unaware that their father was already present. Then came Gurudev's thunderous voice. "What did Ajay do?" Startled Meena turned around and immediately fell silent. "What did Ajay do?" Gurudev again asked. Meena had no way out. She slowly narrated the entire incident. Ajay stood frozen. Tears streamed from his eyes. He could not utter a single word in his defense because everything Meena had said was true. More importantly, he knew that no lie could ever stand before Srila Gurudev. That day, Srila Gurudev punished Ajay, and the very next morning, Srila Gurudev went directly to the headmaster's office. Sir, we must immediately change the geography examination paper, he said firmly. Please give me the printed copies. I will destroy them and prepare a new set of questions. The headmaster was surprised. But Manik sir, why should the examination paper be changed? Srila Gurudev replied in a calm yet grave voice. My son Ajay has taken the question from my chest and shared them with his friends. The paper is no longer confidential. If we do not change it, the fairness of the examination will be compromised. The headmaster attempted to dismiss the matter lightly. Manik sir, this is only a half-yearly examination, not a board examination. There is no need to take it so seriously. But Srila Gurudev remained unwavering. Sir, I am a teacher, and it is my duty to teach truthfulness and integrity. If I close my eyes simply because the offender is my son, then I myself become guilty. That would be a great sin for me. Please give me the examination papers. Seeing his uncompromising commitment to righteousness, the headmaster opened the cupboard and handed him the bundle of printed examination papers. Right there, Srila Gurudev tore them apart. Then he said, I shall prepare a new examination paper by tomorrow. Please make arrangements to have it printed. And one more thing, the school should not bear the cost of reprinting. The expenses should be deducted from my salary. Since the mistake was made by my son, I shall personally accept the responsibility. The headmaster was astonished. He was deeply moved by Srila Gurudev's honesty, austerity, and unwavering dedication to Dharma. He knew very well that Manik sir had never performed a single improper act in his life. This incident offers us a glimpse into the radiant character of a pure devotee. A great soul, a saint such as Srila Gour Govinda Swami Maharaj does not become bewildered by Maya, for he always remains under the shelter of Yoga Maya. Although he prepared to live as a householder and a school teacher, all of his activities were in truth divine pastimes performed for the upliftment and education of conditioned souls. The Bhagavad Gita teaches that a karma yogi must perform his duties with sincerity, detachment, honesty, and complete dedication. Srila Gour Govinda Swami Maharaj did not merely speak these principles, he lived them. The examination in question was not a major public examination. Even the headmaster himself was willing to overlook the incident. Yet Srila Gour Govinda Swami Maharaj chose to uphold the highest standard. He not only prepared an entirely new examination paper, but he also personally paid the cost of reprinting from his own salary, all to establish the proper example. Indeed, one may ask, if a person cannot become truthful, principled, and firmly established in good character, how can he expect to make genuine progress in devotional life? The scriptures explain that the foremost qualification of a pure devotee is complete surrender at the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. Maharaj did not merely preach surrender, he lived it perfectly, especially during situations in which most people would have become overwhelmed by fear and attachment. Through this pastime, Srila Gour Govinda Swami Maharaj demonstrated what it truly means to live a life rooted in Dharma, dedicated to Karma Yoga, and ultimately offered entirely for the pleasure of Sri Krishna. Srila Gour Govinda Swami Maharaj ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ji Maharaj ki jai. Hare Krishna.